Okay, so our 13 categories include autism, blindness, deafness, emotional disturbances, hearing impairment, intellectual disabilities, multiple disabilities, orthopedic impairment, other health impairment, specific learning disabilities, speech or language impairment, traumatic brain injury, or visual impairment. Okay, one important note here that you may find in your own teaching, in your own clinical practices, especially with an older document, an older IEP, the intellectual disabilities may be referred to as mental retardation or MR. It is no longer an acceptable or an accepted practice to refer to students with intellectual disabilities as mentally retarded, and has since been replaced with the term intellectual disabilities. You'll also notice that many of these categories include either hearing or visual impairment. So that's obviously a very specific issue in the classroom. I myself in my own clinical practice have found that many students have IEPs for specifically visual disabilities such as dyslexia is one, other types of like nearsightedness, astigmatism, stuff like that. Like I said, those are the 13 categories. In order to be eligible for special services, a student must be evaluated with one of these categories. And it is also important to point out that conditions like autism cannot be diagnosed, cannot be evaluated by a professional at the school, and must be diagnosed by a physician.